You are listening to Practical and Woo by Mindset and Manifest. My name is Eden, and I invite you to embark on a journey with me to explore the practical and spiritual edges of the unknown for the purpose of allowing you to embody and empower yourself uniquely as you are and to intentionally create and live a life of freedom and fulfillment. Each week, I'm going to discuss topics such as energetics, reality creation, manifestation, astrology, tarot, and more to help empower you to live beyond perceived limitations and to practically design your life so it feels like absolute magic every step of the way. Let's dive in. Well, hello, brilliant soul. I have been hearing a lot of songs in my head lately. The kinds of earworms that don't necessarily make logical sense, particularly because they're songs that I haven't heard in a really long time. One of the songs that has stood out to me has been Gavin DeGraw's Chariot. I said to myself, we all lost touch. Oh, Chariot, I'm singing out loud. To guide me, give me your strength. Often, when something like this happens to me, I take it at face value as an intuitive nudge, a message from the universe that I meant to tune into. And so, today we are venturing into the next archetype of the major arcana, the Chariot. The Chariot marks a special card in tarot because it defines a conclusion of what is classified as the first line of tarot. Our Fool, card 0, is an every person, able to traverse the journey ahead, able to experience any story, cross any boundary, write the chapters of life as they wish them to be, and as they are being guided to learn. Pure, infinite possibility. As we have explored before, the journey of tarot is a hero's journey that intricately moves through 3 realms of the human experience. Each realm is known as a line: the first, the second, and the third lines of tarot. I would also like to invite you to know that each line of tarot consists of 7 cards. And here we are at the 7th card of the first line. As a card game turned divinatory tool capturing hermetic wisdom, there are nuances and symbolism that we are going to cover today that makes me feel like I'm a student at Hogwarts. And I'm not going to lie to you, that premonition and possibility excites me very much. As always, if you want to follow along with the imagery of the cards, we are using the traditional Rider-Waite or Smith-Waite depictions for this series on tarot. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out and ask them. Okay, enough prelude. Let's dive in. At first glance, we are met with an image of a young, handsome, Chris Hemsworth-esque figure who is driving a chariot pulled by 2 sphinxes, one black and one white. He is wearing armor, donning a crown featuring an 8-pointed star, and carrying a scepter in his right hand. The charioteer's chariot is moving in the direction beyond the city that he's known, across the river towards something new, somewhere not yet known. All he knows is where he's been, with the vision of where he's going. It's notable also to mention that to steer a 2-horsed, or in this case, 2-sphinxed vehicle, requires total mastery over the animals. To be one with them requires total mastery of self, both in intention and direction. Our hero's journey is arriving at the culmination of the previous 6 cards we've explored thus far, all of which are paid tribute to within the iconography of this particular card. Among other notable symbols, we can notice that the charioteer's scepter is paying reference to the magicians. The crescent moons that flank his shoulders pays tribute to the high priestess. The star on his crown emblematic of the empress. The stone chariot referencing the emperor. The faces on his shoulders, which are named Urim and Thummim, meaning revelations and truth, were the claimed shoulder plates of the high priest in Jerusalem, which therefore suggest homage paid to the Hierophant. And then we have the bolt and fastener featured on the front of the chariot beneath the sun and wings, making reference to the lovers. Our charioteer is equipped, forever changed by the experiences of his past, forever influenced by the figures met thus far, and he is ready to embark on the next leg of the adventure, leading with love. Tarot experts have compared the chariot to Carl Jung's idea of the persona, the notion that as we grow up, we invent a mask to help us deal with our external experiences. It becomes tricky when we attempt to define our invented persona as our true self. Here, our charioteer has a clear vision of who he is, and he stands in victory over the establishment of his identity. And as we will come to see, the next line of tarot is about to invite him into the depths of himself so he can discover who he truly is. You might be wondering at this point what the practical wisdom of this major arcana archetype is. And this is what I have come to channel for you in this moment. Your life, your learnings, your experiences have brought you to the successful precipice of who you are in yourself right now at this moment. You have a deep understanding of you as you, and yet perhaps there is so much more of who you are beyond the limits of the mind that you have not yet explored. Perhaps your truest magic lies in the deep unfolding of you learning who you really are. And that journey is all worth the while. This seventh card of the major arcana is an ode to victory, a procession celebrating what has come to pass. And in the same vein, I am inviting you to celebrate you today, to recognize something meaningful from the journey of your life thus far, whilst holding the vision of what remains possible moving forward. I'm shining for you. Until next time.